The stream is the first thing your class will see when they come into the Google Classroom, and it's the easiest way to communicate with them. If you bring your mouse pointer down here, you'll see a little icon of yourself, and it says share something with your class. If you click in there, you can make a post on your class's stream. So I'm just going to say hello class and then hit post. Now, this behaves just like any social media platform in that I've now made a post. It's been time-stamped as 10:58, and it shows the content there. There is the ability for myself or anybody else to put in the class to put comments on it. Really important that only members of the class, people who've joined our class via the class code or via email invite, can make comments on it, and it is hidden away from the rest of the world inside your classroom. So that's a useful conversation starter. You could use it to ask questions. You could use it to sort of ask people to respond. You could use it to do anything you wanted. There is a couple of other options in there as well that are quite useful. This is a powerful tool here where it says which class is it for. So I can pick for any classes that I am a teacher or a co-teacher in. So I can, because I'm in the Dark Side classroom, I have to post it in here. But I could also make the same announcement or same post in any other number of other classes that I'm involved with at the same time. That's useful for important messages or sharing things out. Equally, I can target individual students as well. Now, this class is currently empty, so I can't pick my individual students. But I can put my content in there, so I could say I'm going to point them in the direction of activity. Follow the link to the activity and complete on paper. So I've got an activity I want them to do. It's a drawing one. I found a really good tutorial for them. Now, if I click on add, I could just copy and paste my link in here and they could click on it. But by using add, I could either use a file that I've got saved on my drive. I could have a YouTube video, but the one I've got is a YouTube video and it's some written instructions. So I'm going to click on a link and then paste the link I've already got from the internet in there. So add link, how to draw the Millennium Falcon. So that sends them a separate little box at the bottom, which is an active hyperlink to that web page. Now, if I click post, it'll immediately appear on my screen, on my stream. However, I do have the option to save it for later as a draft, or I could schedule when it goes out. So I could control the time that it goes off. So I might be that I want this going out on Wednesday or Thursday, and I want the exact time it wants. Sometimes I can use that within a lesson as well, but I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with it right now. So that's slightly different to just including the link inside a post because as a copy and paste URL, because it means it comes up as this nice little box so they can click on it and it'll take them to a new window and it'll still keep the Google Classroom open. Again, people can comment on that, including myself. One thing that you may notice with a little snowman down the side, I can adjust where posts go. So I could move my hello back to the top. I could edit it or change it. I could delete it if I wanted to, get rid of it. If I want to keep my stream tidy, I could get rid of things. Moving back to the top is quite useful. It's almost like pinning something to the top if I want to have that at the top. But again, it shows the timestamp when it was adjusted. So that is how I can use the stream to communicate. Now, I'm going to go over into another classroom and show some of the possibilities with this as well. By default, children can comment and post on things on the stream. Now, it may be that you start getting unhelpful comments. Someone might get overexcited and start making comments or trying to be funny. Using the snowmen, you do have a little option or two. You can get rid of any comments that are unhelpful, but you'll be fighting a losing battle there. You can mute that person. So if someone's repeatedly making silly comments or silly posts, you can mute them. So anything they say, they can type away as much as they want. It just won't appear on the stream to anybody else. As a teacher, you have the power to do that. No one else, no student users can do that. Another option is, depending how you want to run your Google Classroom, if you go up to the cog, you can adjust the settings for the stream. Now, it's in the general settings and go to stream. By default, it comes up with students can post or comment. Now, I've adjusted this after those unhelpful comments to only teachers can post or comment. Sometimes a middle option might be quite a good one where students can only comment. So I can make a post and students can comment on it, but I won't be having students making posts of their own. So that means I would control how many posts were appearing on my stream and I wouldn't get it flooded and pushed down with things. Depending how you want to use it, this year in my classroom, I've set it so that only me can make posts and only me can make comments, and that's kept it quite tidy, and it means I know where things are on my stream and I don't have to worry too much about monitoring it. It just takes that calculation out of it. But it is totally up to you and how you want to use it. Just be aware that if you set students to post and to comment, your timeline could get flooded very, very quickly, and people will constantly have to hit the refresh button. Now, the sharing works quite nicely. It's good for giving little quick tasks. It doesn't have all the functionality of classwork. So this is more useful for posting someone in the right direction, or just having a quick suggestion or a quick topic starter. If you're wanting to have a more substantial task, while you can set them through this, you'd be best off using the classwork button that we'll look at in a little bit. So that is your stream. Enjoy using it.